Keidan Rising Stars. I have just got out of the shower. It is still early this morning, and I think I'm gonna have to start taking my videos super early again because there's gonna be a lot of banging and booming at my house starting today. Remember yesterday I said that there were people that were coming to take things apart? They didn't take things apart, they just covered things up. Today is when the taking apart starts. So let's check out our calendar. Yesterday, whoa. Yesterday was the 26th, or excuse me, the 27th. Today is Thursday, the 28th. Tomorrow will be Friday, the 29th. And my friend Birdie will turn 11 tomorrow. She hopes to join us for the morning meeting tomorrow. Let's see if she wakes up early enough to make that happen. So today is May 28th, 2020. How many days until the end of the month? Can you count them up? How many did you come up with? Did you come up with 3? 1, 2, 3. If you said 3, you are right. 3 more days until the end of May, and then it will be June 1st. We'll have a whole new calendar set up, won't we? That'll be kind of nice. We'll be closer to the end of school, closer to our 8th graders graduating. So many things happen in June. So here's my question of the day. Do you like fire trucks? What do you think? I like or I don't like fire trucks? I'm going to say I like them. They kind of go with yesterday's story. Firemen and firewomen, firefighters, I guess, are very organized. When an alarm happens, they can jump on that truck and they know where everything is so that they can put out fires so fast. So I think yes, I think I like fire trucks. I've never really thought about this question before. What do you think? Do you like them or not? As always, you can point to the answer, you can look at the answer, you can tell the person you're with. But we're curious, do you like them or not? I like the sirens they make too. A lot of times they're in parades, and I think that that's a pretty cool thing. I get to hear their sirens, and I don't know, I think I like fire trucks. I think that's a good thing. So as I was picking out books for today and thinking about our question of the day, do you like fire trucks? I looked to see if I had any books about trucks, but I do not. I have no books about trucks at home. But I do have a book that my friend Emily loaned me called The Very Lonely Firefly. Does that work? It's a stretch. It's not a fire truck at all, is it? It has nothing to do with fire trucks, actually, but it has the word fire in it. I'm going with it. Anyway, one of my favorite authors, Eric Carle, mostly because I love his illustrations. His illustrations are so pretty. They're a collage. I wonder if you've ever done a collage with Miss Ratliff at school. They're pretty fun to make. You can use all kinds of tissue paper and layer the colors. Very nice. So at the beginning of his books, sometimes he writes some things that are facts. I'm going to read these facts at the end of the book. We're going to come back to them, about them, but the book was dedicated to, I hope, his friend, Tom Morrison. But here we go. Look at the beautiful sun here. So pretty. All the different colors of reds and oranges and yellows in there. So beautiful. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. So if the sky is darkening, does that make it a sunrise or a sunset? If it's getting darker out. What do you think? Did you say darker? If you did, you're the smartest in the class today. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. saying, hey, fireflies, come out and play. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the night. You see the people in their house looking out? The firefly said, hey, are you a firefly? It wasn't. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. Not many of us use candles at the nighttime anymore for light. We might use them to make our house smell pretty. We might use them on a birthday cake. But a long, long time ago, people used to use them to light up the night when they walked around or sat in their house. We don't do that anymore. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight shining in the light. We have a lot of flashlights for when we go camping. Some of them are tiny that we can put in our pocket or our backpack. Some of them are very large that we can sit on a picnic table. When we camp, we use a lot of flashlights. The firefly saw a light. What do you think it did? It flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. What is it? Hey, stop fighting. Do you see those kids walking with a lantern? I wonder if they're camping. Sometimes my niece and nephew look like that, walking with a lantern at night, out in the middle of the woods or the campground. The firefly saw several lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. They were a dog, and who do you think the dog would be with? What would the dog be with that might have a light on it? A cat and what else? An owl. Their eyes reflecting the lights. Have you ever seen that in the nighttime? Animals out in the street or out in your yard, their eyes reflect the light back. Sometimes when I take pictures of my cats or my dogs, it looks like their eyes are glowing because it reflects the light back. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. All of these lights are very big compared to a firefly. The firefly saw many lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. And for some reason, last weekend, we had a lot of fireworks in our neighborhood. I don't think we've ever had fireworks for Memorial Day, but there sure were a lot of people lighting things up and blowing them up. My dog did not like it. When it was all quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. Then the lonely firefly saw what it had been searching for. Do you remember what it was searching for? More fireflies, wasn't it? A group of fireflies flashing their lights. Look at them. There they are. Now the firefly wasn't lonely anymore. What a very nice story. Now, my favorite thing about early summer nights, late spring nights, is being able to go out in the yard and see fireflies. They don't move very fast. They're kind of slow moving bugs. And you can catch one and hold it on your hand for a minute and look at it, and maybe it will flash its light for you, looking for its friends. That might be a cool thing. Now remember, I told you at the very beginning of the book there are some facts about fireflies. So I'm going to read those because I think facts are good things to know. It says fireflies are not flies, but soft-bodied beetles, like a ladybug is a beetle. They have luminous, that means something that lights up or glows, light-giving organ, which blinks on and off in the night to attract other fireflies. Just like in our story, wasn't it? That was looking for other fireflies. This light is a cold light. It does not give off any heat, something that has scientists puzzled. There are about 2,000 species of fireflies in the world, of which approximately 50 can be found in the United States. So I wonder what kind of fireflies are in my backyard. And I wonder if there are fireflies in your backyard. Maybe tonight you can go outside and look for them. I haven't seen any in our yard yet this spring, but it's time for them to start showing up because it's late spring. And usually on early summer nights is when I start to see the fireflies. So maybe you could do that. Maybe you could look for some fireflies. So I'm going to cut this meeting short today because I have to do a little bit of reading of Number the Stars for Miss McLean and Miss Cool's class. But remember, wash your hands, eat something healthy, and be kind to one another. Keidan Rising Stars, I love you. I hope that your teachers show you the video that we all made together because we have a secret message for you. You might need to have an adult with you to read the message, but you'll see all of our smiling faces and see how much we miss you and love you. Have a great day. Learn lots of things in your classroom, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.